guys, welcome back to Justin's Multimedia Chronicles here with another review for you guys. Thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to be reviewing Hacksaw Ridge. This is one of my favorite films. I've seen this quite a few times. I wanted to bring this review to you guys because it's one of my favorites. It's a film directed by Mel Gibson and it stars Andrew Garfield and Hugo Weaving. It's a very powerful war film, and it is around a real character, a real man in war, and a real place, Hacksaw Ridge. And it's during World War II, and it was against the Japanese and American Army. This just happened after Pearl Harbor, and it's a movie about faith. It's a movie about conviction when you're in that faith and staying true to what you believe, no matter what people tell you. If people will tell you to renounce, but you keep staying true to what you believe in. And this is what this film's about. Now, it's about Desmond Doss, and played by Andrew Garfield. And he's a medic, and he wants to fight in the war. But he has a conviction of what he doesn't want to use when he goes into war. Now, I'm not going to get into any spoilers, but if you like to research on Desmond Doss, you can. There's a lot of articles about him. But this movie is very, very powerful. Emotionally, the action in it is very, very well done. Very gritty. It's directed by Mel Gibson. He's done a few films before. And this movie was very, very emotional. It definitely pulled at the heartstrings. It definitely was sad through most of it as well. But it definitely shows the power of faith and that all of us are not perfect. And when something happens in our life, we feel conviction. If it's something from God, if God has told us, this is not what I want you to do. Everyone's an individual. Everyone has an experience with God where they tell them something different. And this is definitely Desmond Doss in a nutshell. The cinematography was amazing. The war is very gruesome, just to let you guys know. Mel Gibson doesn't hold back when he directs these types of films. But I think that's really good to have it in there because people that have never been born during that time or they haven't experienced war don't know how horrific and how frightening it can be. And these are the people that fought for our rights to be here and fought against the powers to be that come take over our countries. And I'm very thankful to all of them. And without them, we wouldn't be here. That's just the truth. So, this movie is not too long. It's just over 2 hours. And it's a very, very good watch. And they do have a honoring moment at the end of the movie where they interview actual Desmond Doss. Now, Desmond Doss had passed away in 2006. But they have a kind of snippet videos of him, and it's very powerful what he says. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything regarding the conviction, what he went through, but he definitely goes over a lot of hurdles before he even gets deployed to Hacksaw Ridge. And a lot of people didn't trust him. He experienced a lot of hate from his fellow army soldiers, especially his commanders as well, wanted him to leave and put so much pressure on him. But in the end, he fought, and he had so much courage that you don't see nowadays. That's why this movie is so important to see for new generations and old generations as well. Like I said, I've seen this movie a few times, and Mel Gibson does a really good job at directing. And I'm hoping that the movie he's coming out with The Resurrection is going to be part 1, part 2. and that's going to be quite interesting. It's supposed to be the sequel to The Passion of the Christ, and it's supposed to take part when Jesus goes to hell to rescue the lost souls. So that's going to be quite interesting. We'll see how that does. I think that comes out next year. Anything else to say about this movie? Nothing too much. The cinematography was amazing. The acting was amazing from Andrew Garfield. He really understood the role, and he put his all into it. Yeah, guys, this is a superb film. This is a story I never knew about, and I'm glad his story has been told in such a beautiful way, and nothing was left out. And anyone that's seen this film or not into war movies are just blown away by this one. I'd say it's definitely up there with Saving Private Ryan. So for my review, I give this a 10 out of 10. There's no negatives of this film. Mel Gibson is a truthful director. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. He doesn't sacrifice anything. He wants to tell the true story, especially as someone who actually existed. So thanks, guys, for joining me today to Justin's Multimedia Chronicles with another review. And thank you for being here. Thank you for all your support. Without you, I wouldn't be able to make these videos. Make sure you check out the gaming channel. We'll be starting Arkham City soon. And I'm still trying to find out how to do reaction reviews. It's kind of hard just using an Android phone, but I'm pretty sure I can find an app to do it. And then we'll have some fun and try to do some try not to laugh videos. It'll be a lot of good time. All right, guys. Hope you have a great day and stay happy. Bye.